morning to
Morning.
Gogglefrogs. This not so impromptu, episode because we couldn't do Saturday, could we? So, good morning to you. Hopefully, you've had an absolutely wonderful weekend. And this morning, Robert is at work, so you have myself, Angela, and the wonderful Marion. So, good morning, Marion. How are you?
I'm okay. I had a really
Oh,
good night's sleep. You know, one of those nights sleep where you just want it to go on and on and on. You know what I mean?
mm.
So yeah.
I
Okay.
do. Well, I hope you've got a nice cuppa of something. I've just made a quick cup of tea and I've got some juice as well. Just in case sorry, I'm just looking at the cat. I was saying before we went live, the cat's a bit strange. She's jumped on the back of the TV, on the front of the TV. She's jumped everywhere today, and she is back outside chasing imaginary leaves. So, hey ho, there's a bit of sun. She loves the sun, so she's an absolute sun worshipper. So if I keep looking distracted, that's why, you know. So hopefully you've got your cup of tea, cup of coffee, cup of water, whatever it is. Who knows what time zone you're on? It may be evening. And we are going to be with you for the next hour. We're going to talk about anything and everything, but the one thing that we don't do is politics. So, and there will be some conversation about yarn, I would imagine, because I found a new pattern that I'd like to do.
You haven't?
I have. It's a new designer, so I'm going to show you this person's designs in a little while. It's totally different for me. But I thought, do you know what? I think I'm going to have a go at it because it's so gorgeous. So, so we will talk about yarn. And please, if you don't already know, we have a Facebook group called Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter. So please go in there and post anything that you've been working on. And I promise I will get better at posting things as well. And if you want to have a look at our website, it's gogglefrogs.co.uk. You can get there. There's two ways to get there. We will be with you. There's a chat box. Feel free to write in the chat box and we will read that out, because if you're watching us on replay or on YouTube, you won't see the chat box because it doesn't record that. So that's why we read it out, so you know what everyone's chatting about in the background. So sorry, the cat's just darted across again.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ollie to come and join us.
Are you? Well, I don't think there's any chance of her joining us at the moment because she thinks it is spring because there's a little bit of sun out there, and it's a crisp morning.
Spring.
It's a lovely.
My crocuses are up like this.
Are they?
Yep, they're up like this. They've been like that since. Some have been showing their little heads since before Christmas.
Oh.
But unfortunately, do you know what? My winter flowering pansies have done absolutely nothing. Anybody else had that problem with their winter flowering pansies this year? I've put in 2 dozen, 2 flowered, 2 have flowered and are continuing to flower. I've got another 2 coming along quite nicely. That's it. Nada.
Really?
Nothing else. They've grown from a plug size, you know, that really tiny little size. They've grown, but not a lot. So anybody else had that problem with their winter flowering pansies? Just so we're talking about something maybe different. But I'm waiting to see my pink daffodils.
Pink daffodils? You've planted
pink daffodils.
Please, please, please post pictures when your pink daffodils come through. I can't wait to see them.
You're not the only one. And some scented tulips.
What tulips?
Scented tulips.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We're going to say some good mornings in a minute, but talking about tulips, I remember going to a local farm shop and there were some tulips there, and there was a bunch of them. It's the largest bunch, but there were £12.50 or £12.95, which is a lot of money for tulips.
Yeah.
But you know what? They were English tulips and they didn't droop over and they lasted for quite some time. They were absolutely beautiful. And we don't realise how we've got used to daffodils, tulips being cheap or the cheaper end of the flowers. But do you know what? They go across the scale, don't they? There's some very expensive ones that are hard to grow, more unusual, and it's well worth investing in those, and also worth investing in the cheaper daffs that you put there and just cheer us up every single day. So I think,
let's face it, daffodils and tulips are meant to be in the ground.
yeah,
Meant to cheer us
yeah,
all up. We're not meant to really cut them. I find, as you say, tulips go wandering over. My sister-in-law apparently had some tulips delivered for Christmas from her sister, and they lasted all of 3 days.
Yeah.
Go through all that
Sometimes they
bother.
can not last, and then other times they can really last. And do you know what? I bought three bunches of tulips, which came to a total of £3. And those little beauties flowered for over a week.
I can
And I
believe it.
just thought, that's amazing. You know, it was a huge, great bunch. So I do love my daffs. I really do. The tulips, I love. Do you know what? I like all flowers. So anyway, shall we say some good mornings?
I think that's a very good idea.
So good morning on this unusual Monday morning for Gogglefrogs to be going live. But we both want to spend time with you, so that's fabulous. So good morning, Safi. How are you? Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you.
Morning.
And Linda P, hello. How are you doing?
Morning.
And Janice, how's London? And hello, Georgie. How are you doing? Not
morning,
seeing you in
Georgie.
ages. I do apologise. Hello, Deborah. Deborah, how are you doing? Lovely to see you.
Morning.
And hello, Brigitte. How are you doing? And hello, Rod too. And hello, Amber and Princess Curtain Crusher.
That's a wonderful name, you know, Princess Curtain Crush. Can you just imagine going to the vet and say, and next is Princess Curtain Crusher, Princess Curtain Crusher.
It's just, it's just a fab name. Absolutely fab.
Absolutely fabulous. I can remember being sat in the vet and the vet coming out and going, Compo, and getting the filthiest of looks going. And then when we had 3 of them and it was Compo, Nora, because of course Compo from Last of the Summer Wine, Nora from Last of the Summer Wine, and then it was Coco. So there was 3 baskets.
Bless.
Compo, Nora, and Coco.
It's so funny, isn't it? The names that we have. There was I remember going up north to, and I can't. Is it Home Firth where they actually filmed it? I think it is. Go into Nora Batty's cafe. So we went in there, and we actually went to where Compo lived and where Compo's ferrets were. And I've got a picture of my dad and a picture of my husband, like stood where the ferrets were supposed to be. It was that there were no real ferrets in there, can I just say? Because I think people would have nabbed them.
We better explain to Amber that Last of the Summer Wine is a comedy set in the Yorkshire Dales, quite away from where we are in Leighton Buzzard. I don't know whether you get it in the States. And it's about 3 men plus a few ancillaries, and they're a bit curmudgeonly. Is that about? They see life through different eyes, and it's very gentle humour, but humour all the time.
Yeah, gentle humour. Like a whole series is, a whole episode is really about nothing. They're going out for a walk, and the problems that they have are such minor problems, but it makes a TV program, and it's just lovely. Funny.
And they're all pensioners.
Yes,
you said that. And and Compo has a thing for Nora Batty, who has wrinkled stockings.
Yeah, wrinkled stockings is what she's known for. It's just lovely humour. And it always used to be on a Sunday tea time, and it was that nice humour that you could have on a Sunday night, not like Saturday night humour and TV. So
and the whole family could sit down and watch it and know that nobody was going to be embarrassed by a word or an action or anything like that.
Yeah, so it was it was nice. And Amber, you will see I've got some Caron, some American Caron that I'm using at the moment. So lovely. I am actually enjoying this, and you'll be pleased to know I'm back on my straight needles. You know what I'm like with my so I'm
That's
actually
quite wide.
Yeah, I've done it a little bit wider because I wanted it to really cover my ears. This one. So that is going to be wider. Yeah, but still the same, still a quick knit. Well, I say a quick knit. I probably have the odd 20 minutes here and there to knit now. So so anyway, shall we catch up on chat?
I think that's a very good idea. And I've done something stupid, not the first time. I've left my mouse downstairs, but never mind. I can manage without. I will have to be a little bit dexterous, and I've realised I need a pair of scissors, but that's the least of my problems.
Oh,
I've just got
my scissors went missing. Kitchen scissors. I'm sure husband had them.
I bet he didn't use them for stuff in the kitchen.
Never.
Electric wire comes to mind.
It could be anything, but I came home. The kitchen was really, really clean and tidy. I thought, and the scissors were back. I thought, where have they been? So but he has got previous. I came home one day and my vintage table had been used as a spot board for his lime plaster and was on the top of the scaffolding. And because I told him it was cheap, it wasn't as cheap as I told him it was. He thought, bargain. It was a 1950s melamine vintage. Okay, I only paid 150 quid for it and 4 little chairs, but it was because it was vintage. He didn't get it, so never mind.
Ideal for rolling pastry out on.
Well, it would have been, but hey ho, never mind. So anyway, we'll go through some chat. This is what happens. We say scissors, and then it's just like, yeah, use my scissors for something. Andy, have my table.
They call them shears in the States.
Oh, shears. Sorry, thank you. Shears.
Because I went to see a play in Boston.
Did you?
Comedy. Something Shears about a hairdresser, and it was a murder mystery. And you sat at tables, and there was half a dozen different endings, and the audience sort of had to decide how it was going to end. I saw it every time I went to Boston 3 times, and every time.
Really?
Yeah, you stick your hand up and you're asked, how do you think it would end? And of course, I stick my hand up and use the word scissors, and the main actor goes, just a minute, he said, I better explain. This lady's from England, and scissors are shears.
It's funny, isn't it? How actually, even from north to south, the words that we use are different, and it's hilarious. Yeah. We all speak.
And that in itself caused some humour.
Oh, bless. So I'm glad that the play was nice as well in Boston.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Lovely. So Brigitte says, morning peeps, 312. Hello and good morning, Brigitte. And Deborah says, good morning all. Hello and good morning. Safi says, morning, lovelies, and a good morning to you too, Safi. Georgie says, good morning and some kisses. Amber says, da-da-da-da-da-da. Good morning, everyone, from Princess Curtain Crusher. And a big hello and good morning to her and to you. Janice says, London is sunny too. That's fabulous. It is like a beautiful spring day outside. I don't know what it's like over there across that small pond, Amber, but do let us know. George says, no apologies needed, Angela. Lovely to see you this morning. Huge hugs back, Georgie. Safi says, Home Firth isn't too far from where the Guild collection is held. Yes, I know. Yes. Where's the Guild collection again?
Slough.
That's it. Yeah.
Otherwise pronounced Slaithwaite, but Slough.
Yeah.
I'm assured that Yorkshire people call it Slough.
It is Slough. Yeah. Weird as we are. And it's really weird, isn't it, when you look at the English language? You've got Slaithwaite, which is Slough, and then you've got Worcestershire sauce, which is Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
How on earth people get to grips with the English language, I will never ever know. Even I can't get to grips with it. So never mind. And then Brigitte says, loved Last of the Summer Wine. Yes, it was really easy watching. And Amber says, I'll have to see if I can find it at my library. It may be, or it may be online somewhere. But it's just three rambling old chaps wandering around, pootling to the cafe. That's a massive event, and it's just nice. Tracy says, morning all. Good morning, Tracy, and I hope you're getting a little bit better. Amber says, oh, she uses both terms, scissors and shears. Thank you for letting us know. And Tracy says, my picture's gone, so going out and in again. Let me know if I'm still here, or if it's maybe just Tracy's.
You're still here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
do you know what? You recommended a little book a little while ago called All You Knit Is Love.
Yes.
I just looked. It's a 20 petal patterns for romantic handmade gifts. Can I just say I'm not romantic? Anyone will tell you that. But was yours a paperback?
No.
So I ordered this. It was, I think it was quite cost effective. Because you said these little things to knit, like.
Yes.
Yeah, so really, really cute little thing. And I realised that around the corner, we've got Valentine's Day, haven't we? And there's things like that in. So you can do two little peas, two little bumblebees. Really quite cute for Valentine's Day, but also cute for, if you've got somebody who likes little things like these little sheepies on there, all sorts in there. Like little fishy wishes. There we go. Lovely. Oh, look at these little pigs. Hang on. Yeah, that way, so you can't see the thing. Two little pigs. That's lovely. So it's a really nice little book.
How long did it take for you to get it? Did it come quite quickly?
Yeah, I got it the next. Well, I've got Amazon Prime, so everything comes that day or the following day.
Yeah.
And I did get it like the following day, which is quite good.
Do you know what? We're going to be in terrible trouble with Robert if we don't play music soon.
We are, aren't we? I've just seen this though. I didn't realise.
Oh,
there's a little frog
which
in there.
Reminds me, that frog
with little roses.
Oh, that's so cute. That frog pattern that somebody put on. I had a look at it, and I made the comment: 14 pages of instructions. It's enough to put you off. It was very cute, but life's too short.
Sometimes I totally get. Sometimes when I like getting a physical pattern that I can, that I can deface or put notes on. And some of them, I know it's no more Baram you, but their patterns you'd open up. It's really quite thick card, and what you'd have to do is physically write in how many stitches you should have or cast on. So you know how normally you've got to circle it. Well, all of the chart things were at the top for how many you should have, and then you just write them in throughout the whole pattern. So that made perfect sense, and I really liked their patterns for that. But when sometimes I think there's so many words, I confuse myself about what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, it's 6 pages. Yeah. I think that's a bit.
14 pages. 14 pages.
14.
14. 1 4.
Oh my God, no! That's a book.
Yeah.
There are books with 14 pages.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? That just encourages people to go out and buy one.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are certain things that you could have 14 pages for, but no. I'm sorry, I couldn't do that either. I totally get you. So anyway, without further ado, shall we have a little listen to today's interlude and see what Robert has chosen for us today?
Yes.
Okay, so here you go, folks. I've got no idea what's queued up, but let's see. I'm hoping that Robert's put some new music on. If not, if it's what we had on the last show, enjoy it again. Ting.
Amazing. I was sat here thinking it was part of Scheherazade, not
Sorry.
part of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. That was just incredible.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, if anybody has ever seen that, let us know.
Yes, no.
But I must confess, I don't really watch ballet as such, but that was really quite. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Jaw dropping. Jaw dropping.
yeah.
Beautiful.
So I hope you all enjoyed that too. What a lovely start to a Monday morning watching. There's always something different, isn't there, on Gogglefrogs? Which is Robert always finds us something different. Um, yeah. So and Brigitte says, "Oh, that's a bit different. Very classic." Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yes, very.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. So and I hope you all did too. Mm.
Did anybody? I'm going to take it back a bit. It was Meatloaf that died, wasn't it? Did Bat Out
Yeah.
of Hell. Apparently, the band of some royal regiment did a tribute to them outside Buckingham Palace, playing. Yeah, after he died. Yeah,
Oh, that's
playing
nice.
his music.
Yeah. Oh
They've
wow.
got a bit more non-straight laced, bit more adventurous, I think. The
Oh,
armed bat, the bands of whichever forces, which is
yeah.
interesting. So yours is coming along nicely. You've shown us the book. Me, I'm still not knitting, but I'm producing podlets like there's no tomorrow, in all different sorts of shapes and sizes. Because once you realise that you just need an oblong, you can make them in all sizes. So that's what I've been doing. But you have to be both Brigitte and Deborah will realise this more than anybody else because they're sewers as well. You have to be really precise with your cutting out, and that's why I keep doing them, because I'm not very good at the cutting out, and have to be really good at top stitching. So I'm getting better. So I will still go on producing them. I can see quite a few people getting them for various bits. You can put all sorts, you can put your stitch markers in them, and they're all different. Because I wanted to use my fabric up, because I've got quite a stash of fabric.
That's brilliant.
And it's taught me how to thread my machine the proper way, and how to move the needle
Oh
from
wow.
center to left to right to do. So it's been a learning curve, which
Yeah.
is great. But I think knitting and crochet is still really my first love. But it's nice to have another string to your bow so that you can say, right, I'll just knock you up a bag, or
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know something I can do for that. The lady that designed these said make sure you can get plenty of chocolates in. But it's these little ones that I find dinky. They're
Yeah.
really giddy, and they're just ideal to go around at the side of your chair to put anything you're working on. If you've got loads of stitch markers because you've counted on so many stitches, or I don't know what else you can use them on, as long as it's But
Even
I just
something
find
like
they're
that.
dinky, and I
Even with
made
the
a
ball of wool in, they're just so
what?
pretty, Marion. They're
Yeah, and
beautiful.
there's another one that's the same. So my mother is going to get something for her birthday. I'm not. Never mind. My mother's another story, as most of you know. So there we go. But granddaughters, you're a bit late, Ollie.
Hello, Ollie. He won't
Yeah,
be
he's
coming because it's
he's
not
on
Robert's boy.
antibiotics. He's got an inflammation on the leg, haven't
Oh,
you, Bob? So he's on some antibiotics. Emergency visit to the vet on Saturday, and
oh,
he's a little bit sorry for himself, aren't you? Yes, because it's making you very tired. So only little walks.
oh, bless. Ollie, you poor little thing.
But on the good side, he has lost all the weight that he put on during COVID. He's lost his 2 kilos. So
Oh,
the vet's
brilliant.
delighted. I wish I could lose mine that quick. Mm.
Oh, don't worry.
How's your mum? Where is your mum?
She's fine. She's upstairs. So we've got my mum's going to the hairdressers for a haircut today.
Yeah.
So we're going to Hemel. My mum goes to my hairdressers now, Tony and Guy. So she'll be pampered there. And then afterwards, we can either go to there's a beautiful Romanian cafe that we love going to. They do the most amazing chicken livers there. Absolutely amazing. Or we might go to Radlett. So we will see afterwards. But yes, so we will be going out and about today, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but she's absolutely fine. Yeah, we haven't been out really for a few days because I've been working. Finished yesterday. So that's fine. So we've got 4 days now. Off up to Leeds tomorrow.
See your dad?
Yeah, see my dad, he's fine. And then I think I'm going to have a day to myself on Wednesday. Yes.
Good.
Yeah, so I might even have a day to myself. We'll see. But yeah. So anyway, how are things in your house?
Well, fine. Granddaughter's delighted. She's got her new Apple Mac. She saved up for it and she got it yesterday. She shopped
Really?
around, worked out where to the best place to get it from and who gave her the biggest student discount and did it matter what color it was and what else she'd get for her money. So yeah, she's learning that money only goes so far, and her dad took her, and she's got her Apple Mac. So for
Wow.
her college work, yes. So she's happy.
She's very happy with it.
Yeah. So we're lining up for when Dolores can come and visit again.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hello. We'll be coming again.
Yeah. So we're beginning to plan something. I'm sure Robert's spoken to you about that.
Oh yes, he has.
Yes.
He has.
So that's more than that. I'm not going to say. Richard's downstairs listening to JVS.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's gone 10, so his program starts at 10.
Yes.
So every morning, 10 till whenever. That's if you like my time to do whatever I want because it's the JVS show.
Mm.
And he enjoys it very much. And I just pootle. I had to put the vacuum cleaner over up here because this is now also my sewing room, and all the bits on the floor.
Yeah.
It makes all mess of knitting. It makes all the bits of cotton you just cut up, and the corners you cut off, and total mess, total mess. Never mind. I don't usually mind mess, but yeah, and the garden's coming along.
Oh, fabulous. It's that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah. And the doctors have finally found out what's wrong with me. So, yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Finally, so, yeah, we're getting there.
Good.
So,
that's perfect.
It's good when they find out what's wrong with you when you don't even realise that there's something wrong with you.
Oh.
Does that make... No, it doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
You know there's something wrong, but everybody keeps telling you there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you end up believing that they're right and you're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they say, oh, actually.
It could be.
It's like, I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Yeah. So I've got, would you believe, I have to see a doctor every month until they reckon April. And by then it should all be sorted.
Oh, fabulous.
Fingers crossed. But if they'd done it 18 months ago, I'd have been a happier bunny. But never mind. We're there now. We're on the way now. So.
Oh, well, certainly not in the same league as Alora, but I did buy these the other day.
What are they? Oh, she's already got them.
Yeah, I know. I do you know what? I've been umming and ahhing about these for years, to the point where there are now 3 different versions. And I thought mine had been broken, the old-fashioned ones, for so long now. One ear didn't work anymore. The other ear didn't go up to the right, like it wasn't very loud. So anyway, I went out and I thought, well, I woke up one morning and thought, that's it, I'm buying them today. And I thought, shall I buy these noise cancelling things or not? So I thought, just buy them. And I have to say, they're absolutely amazing. I stick one in on a night time, go to sleep, and I've got nothing connecting my ear because I have to go to sleep to something. So I put radio on for up to an hour. And it's fine. As I turn over in bed, my phone doesn't come flying off the bedside cabinet and then just waking everyone up. So we've had a couple of incidents where I've woken up on a morning and I've lost the earpiece somewhere. So obviously wake everybody up as I'm searching for that. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. So I really like them. But that's my huge purchase in the Apple world. But I did compare for once. I was going to go to the Apple store so I could get them, because you can get them an emblem on the front. But yeah, something put on the front. I was going to put Angela on the front. And I thought, do you know what? It's cheaper there. 50 quid cheaper. I'll go there.
50 quid.
I know.
That's more yarn. That's more yarn.
Exactly.
It's like
exactly.
my Mac gold, and would you believe a gold one is cheaper than a silver one?
Wow.
And I thought, 20 quid, 20 quid. That's another skein of yarn when I...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And the same with an iPad for some reason. So Richard's iPad is gold as well.
Who cares what colour they are?
I don't care.
We end up putting covers on things anyway, don't we? So yeah.
Why does it matter? But they couldn't tell me why it was cheaper to have a gold one than a silver one.
Maybe it's because aesthetically certain colours might go more with certain male, female.
No.
Don't know. And if you think about if you're in work, you tend to be given a silver one rather than gold and other colours. So maybe it's just the one with the higher sales, so they keep the price up higher. That's all I can think. But never mind. I don't work for them.
No.
But anyway, talking about buying more yarn, would you like to see this pattern that I found? Because I got really excited. You know me, I sit there on Pinterest looking. So I'll share my screen. Let me just...
And do Facebook at the same time, because Tempest viewed it.
This what?
It's 22.
All right, okay. Let me do the Ravelry first. No, not that one. Oh dear, got 2 Ravelries open. Right, okay. So I don't know if anyone else has heard of this lady, but she's called Jennifer Staingas.
Oh.
And just look at that.
It looks like wheat, doesn't it?
Yeah. I just think it's
or barley.
Barley or wheat, or what a beautiful, beautiful design. So I absolutely love this. When you look at it from that side as well, it is just incredible. So
that way it looks more like a fern, doesn't it?
I just, yeah, and the fact that it's because normally they're gravity pulled, aren't they? So everything goes from the top straight to the bottom or over the shoulders, etc. But the fact that these are swirling around are amazing. I'll just show you some of her other designs, and please let me know if you have seen any of her others. But I love this one as well.
Safi's saying that she does some amazing patterns, and she has a couple to do.
Oh, do you know?
Oh, a boomerang.
Yeah, I thought you might know about her. You know about all of these people, Safi. I'm so late coming to the
Oh,
party.
thank God you said Safi and not me.
But this is another one, and like when you look through, they're done in different colors as well, so there's more examples. And I love that one with the darker one and the two colors in there as well. I
Mm.
think you can really see the blue and the white. But this lady, I was looking for something that's a 4-ply. This is worsted. This is worsted, I think. But then I look down here, and here are some amazing creations. Look, where can you see the cuffs? Oh my word!
Oh, wow.
This
They look
lady,
as though they've been increased, don't they?
it is just honestly, I am blown away by these designs. I keep looking at them, and I just think that when you look at whatever wool is in your stash for a pattern like that, if there's several different colours, oh my word, would you be able to do it? But even
The
if you did,
design
oh
on the yoke reminds me of those pendant Christmas decorations you can get. And then it
yeah,
almost goes into Christmas trees.
yeah. And if you didn't have that much, then do you know what? You could just do a plain jumper and just do them on the arms, the cuffs,
Mm,
couldn't you? That
yeah.
would be as stunning. But this lady, I cannot believe I've never ever heard of this lady before. So she is Jennifer Steingass, and just look at some of her designs.
Oh,
Absolutely.
wow. Oh, I like that one. Second row up from the bottom, second one in on
That one,
your right as you
that
look at
one,
it. No, right, that one.
that one.
No, no,
That,
the other, that one.
yeah, let's have a look at that one then. Oh, and there's a putty tat on this one as well.
Ah, I'm a,
Uh, but isn't it incredible? That's a dark purple. Here you can see it in white, in blue. Honestly, the design,
what's nice about this as well is the fact that she's showing people that you do not have to knit the item in the color that's on the pattern when you buy the yarn. It's
absolutely,
telling people use your imagination, because we've had this discussion before, and I know we've had it with a lot of people who are listening to us, that it's why do people always have to knit a pattern that they buy in the same yarn in the same color? Why
absolutely.
not be inventive? Why not go, well, no, I don't like it in the yellow, but I think that might look good in a pink, and just go for it. Or I don't like the yarn they've used. I'd prefer this. Just go for it. And this is what this is telling us to do.
Yeah,
And hopefully it will make other people think that that's the way to go, and they should be more inventive.
yeah. It's just I just think they're absolutely incredible. Absolutely
Mm.
incredible. She's somebody that I've never heard of before. And oh my word, has this lady created some amazing patterns, even down to what's that one there? I've never. You see, this is one of those that I was saying about the cuffs, but this is where all the detail is around the bottom. And I'm thinking, oh my word, this is a 4-ply as well. You see, if you're top heavy, sometimes you don't want all of the detail around the top, and likewise some people, they don't like their arms, etc. So I think this would be incredible because all the details around the bottom and around the arms, wow, look how different it looks in that color.
Yike. Wow. Yes, you'd think it was an entirely different jumper, wouldn't you?
Isn't that
Entirely
incredible?
different.
I know, like, where has this bit lady been? I have not known about this lady.
Safi's saying that she has her garden gate to start next. I don't know if you can find that particular pattern, And she goes on to say that I don't often use the same colours or yarn that the pattern uses, only now and again if I fall in love with their choices. That's it exactly, Safi. Only if you fall in love with their choices.
I do not know how to search in this. Oh, also it says buy 2 patterns, get 1 free. So that.
Oh, I can see somebody buying 3 patterns.
Yeah, I will be. I think I'll be getting that. The Storyteller, Avena, and Golden Fern. I think those are 3 I'm going to get. But what did Safi
Garden Gate?
Garden Gate. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here it is, Safi. Let's have a look at what Safi's pattern is that she's bought.
And you do now know, don't you, that we're sort of putting pressure on her to do it for next week?
No. So here, that is lovely, and it's got the cups, hasn't it?
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
That's
like icicles.
What colours are you going to do it in, Safi?
Oh,
the short sleeve version. How interesting.
Yeah.
Now that one looks as though the other one, where was it?
That one?
Yeah, it looks as though the design is sort of in relief. Oh, and she's not sure what colours to do it in. But I do like that colour combination. Do you know what? That would look nice in a very pale, delicate pink with purple. I wouldn't... purple. Where's Jackie when you want her?
Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's nice as well. They're all beautiful, aren't they? It doesn't matter what colours you put together on these. Wow, that is stunning. That is so striking. Stunning. That's lovely.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what? That is so simple.
But I like the neck as well.
You wouldn't
I either like to have a high neck, keep my neck warm, or I don't like to be too constricted.
Yeah, that's really nice. And that looks like a different pattern because it's just black on grey. And when you look at that one, that looks totally different because it's got 2 colours in it.
And it looks as though she's doing a short sleeve and a long sleeve. It looks as though you could even jump and adjust the length to be 3/4 length if you so wish.
Yeah.
And as you know, I like my 3/4 length jumpers.
You do.
Short arms.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Now, you see, that's turned a horrible khaki green into something special.
Yeah. It's this her patterns, and the fact that there's so many different colour combinations, because so many people who follow her and buy her patterns proudly show what a lovely colour. That's like a claret.
Wow, yeah.
Wow. But
there you go. She's done it in pink and purple. It's sort of corally pink.
That one.
Oh, I think I'm going to have to imbibe for when I am back knitting.
You see, that looks like a totally different pattern yet again.
But somebody's been brave enough to do it in black.
Yeah. Oh, there's a mini Ollie there.
It is a mini Ollie.
Very mini Ollie. And I love the fact that she does like like a beige or a light brown on an ecru colour in a lot of her designs. But yeah,
she takes rather sort of, if you like, uninteresting colours to most people and turns them into something interesting. A sort of oh yeah, well, wait a minute, that's beige. Beige is a sort of just melts into the background, but this bit of specialness has lifted it to a totally different place.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing that designer that I've never come across before.
Well, I certainly did.
I'm glad you did. And every so often, I always think, do you know what? Just in case I'm on my own, let me find a new designer or pick up a magazine or a book, which I had, But I could talk for hours about that lady's design. So I hope
I think
you.
you're going to have to put a link on to one of her patterns.
I will do. I'll put it on in Gogglefrogs after this. But
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that little view. Let me just get our Gogglefrogs queued up now.
Yeah, I've pulled it up on my iPad so that I can see what you're talking about as well.
Oh, right, let's go in here.
Have you managed it?
Yep, we're here now. Right, I'll be there in a moment. Won't be a second. Right, here we go. So Linda,
We can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Fish lips kiss heels. And she's, yes, I know. I didn't believe it either. Really exist and they really work too, which is bonus, and they fit. Yarn from
Is this one of your yarn?
Yeah, this is the so these are the socks that she's doing. I've never made a pair of socks, so I really can't comment, but I know lots of you love making socks. So this is
something different.
What's it called again?
Fish lips.
Fish lips kiss heels.
Yeah.
Must be a way of making the heels. So thank you very much. And
that is something else. And I love that yarn.
It's really good if you want to do socks or what you call it, mittens, gloves, etc. They're two identical balls, so you're not trying to match them. If you like perfectly coordinated socks, which most people do, I'm quite happy with them being odd, but I often wear odd socks. I very rarely wear the same socks. So, but that's me, and that's beautiful. So do check that out, because I can't, but I can barely say fish lip, whatever it is. So anyway,
socks, heel, fish
just,
lips, kiss heel.
Oh dear me.
Heel.
Yeah, so it's totally foxed us. So we're all going to be researching that online, aren't we? See what on earth it is. But apparently it works, so it's really good for doing your heels on socks. And Deborah says, managed to visit. Oh, so
Deborah's been on a shopping spree.
Where the shops were in Sheringham, and we all told her. So she had an extra day to have a little bit of a tootle around, so she found them. And she said, thank you everyone for the recommendations, where the shops were. And she managed to buy a few balls of yarn. So that is gorgeous. Love those colours.
I love the one right at the back, the big sort of, it's not a cake, but the ball yarn band seems to go both ways. That the autumnal coloured one at the back.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's almost like one of those. What are they? The Sirdar? I can't remember.
It's I can't see the label, but I rather like that.
That's lovely colours.
It's beautiful colours.
Yeah, all beautiful, and yeah. All right. Sorry, let's see. No, we can't see.
No, unfortunately.
A setting sun. Is that the? I'm sure it is. It's the we've got some of it. I think, but I don't know.
Amber's thank you everyone for a wonderful start to the week. Hope to see everyone on Saturday. Happy crafting from Princess Curtain Crusher and Amber. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday as well, Amber. And it's Sirdar Jewel Spun.
That's
those
it.
Autumnal colours.
Jewel Spun. I knew it.
Yeah.
Because it's the same colour as I've got.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I said hello to Julie in the first shop and the ladies in the Owl Craft shop from you all. That was lovely of you, Deborah. Thank you.
Fabulous. They do have two lovely shops. They really have. They're always so helpful and accommodating.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing? It's a town smaller than us, and it's got 2 yarn shops.
Which is great. I think they must all knit around there. I think there must be lots of knitting.
And Deborah says she couldn't resist it, but she didn't know what to knit with it.
Isn't that so common with all of us? We love it. We don't know what to knit with it, but we've got to have it anyway. We'll just take it home.
That's now the same with me and fabric, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's what we do. It's absolutely fine. I love this, Marion. I love the shoulders.
Oh,
they're beautiful. So I absolutely love this little pattern.
Yeah, it's in a nice chunky.
I think that is amazing definition around there. And I've not had a pattern that I've followed that have given those two increase layers. Sorry, those two increase panels, channels, whatever you want to call them. Don't know what you call them. But
and it looks like it'd be a very quick knit in a chunky.
It's lovely. So yet again, Diana knits. I've probably missed out on that, but I'll have a quick look.
No, I think it's still free.
Is it? I'll be downloading that after the show.
Let me have a quick look.
Marion, I'm sorry, but I was absolutely mesmerized with this earlier.
Yep.
I've saved it. And if you haven't seen it already, I'm just going to play it for a few seconds because this is, I'll tell you what the link is. Well, it's behind there anyway. You can see it's a Facebook post, but absolutely incredible what this person is doing with crochet.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I thought, I've got to share this. It's something from 3 years ago, but I thought that is so well worth sharing. It was unbelievable.
And do you know what? This is so weird. As I saw this earlier, I thought, that's what I want to do with some of my jewel spun. The one that Deborah's just bought in that beautiful red. And I thought that would look incredible as a cushion. So you never know. I could be getting a crochet hook out for that. But thank you very much, Marion.
Well, these absolutely blew me away.
How do people create this? Like, oh my word, it is so intricate. It is incredible.
I wouldn't even bring myself to wear them.
No.
I mean, they'd have to be stuck in a glass display case. They really would.
But everything, even the thumb is different to that. The little nose, the little tongue. How on earth does somebody envisage this to create it? I'm just, like you say, blown away with it.
Now, going back to what we were saying about Sheringham having 2 yarn shops, York, the city of York, has none.
Yeah.
Says Deborah. No yarn shops in a city the size of York.
Now, I didn't know if part of it, and I could be totally wrong here, but so many of us in close to all of the road networks can get things delivered either late that day or the following morning. So we tend to do a lot of that. Whereas I think when you go further out, people have been used to not having the same road network, so things might take an extra day to deliver. I'm not saying now, but I just think more of their independent shops are still used. I don't know.
That's the fact. As I was thinking about it, in York, shops are going to be considerably more expensive to rent, lease, or whatever. Talking about purchases just because we like. Deborah, for sewing.
Sorry, you just cut out a bit then.
I couldn't resist it.
Let me just go back.
So that's batik.
Oh my
Isn't
word.
it beautiful?
We'll show it again when we finished, so we can show it on the bigger screen as well. That is
Yeah.
stunning.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
it's just,
then.
I want people to be able to see it.
Okay. Well, we've got a minute.
So here's Arnie and Carlos. Beautiful work. If you don't know Arnie and Carlos, please follow them. They're amazing. Summer Wood Festival. This is not Fibre East, but it's in the Fibre East site. So this is a summer wool retreat, 30th to the 31st of July in Ampthill, MK45. So Robert's already said, Angela, it's just like, no, I can't buy any more wool, but of course I will.
Well, I think he might have been wondering if you're prepared to have a stand there.
Oh dear. We'll see. But I think certainly Fibre East was. We'll see. So anyway, and then did we say this about the other day about Deramores?
Yes,
We
yes.
did, didn't we? So hopefully everything's coming through. And what was this? Oh, festival in
Same thing.
Hertfordshire County Show. That's on the 28th
thing.
29th
Oh no, beg your pardon. AL3.
Yeah. So
have you seen the price of the tickets? £19.
How much is it normally?
I don't know, but that's how much the tickets are going to be. £19 each.
Oh, did we see this?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
This is the 14-page pattern. Sorry.
14 pages of instructions for that.
Oh, my word. Right. Okay. So we're going to go back now. I'm just going to stop sharing. So you can show that beautiful material that you have. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. I got it from Jaycott, Deborah, because I know Deborah sews as well. Yes, there used to be 3 yarn shops in York, says Deborah. I believe the shop rents in York are very high. There is Boys, but their range is limited. And she says that this fabric is lovely. Yes, it wasn't the cheapest, but yes, I just fell in love with the picture. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Sounds about yarn.
Oh.
So there we go.
Yeah.
So, oh, Ollie, have you just joined us to say goodbye?
He has, because it's 11:01. I am sorry, Peeps, but we've overrun by a minute.
And there's some more posts on Facebook we haven't seen, but no doubt you can catch up with them on Wednesday
night. Yeah. So if there's anything we haven't shown, please just post, share things, and we will have a look. And thank you ever so much. It's been beautiful spending an hour.
Can I just say one more thing to finish on with a laugh? We were out of tea, so I had to buy some. And Richard goes, "Are you going to do a Ringtons order?" Yeah, okay. So I did it yesterday. And by mistake, I clicked on the next day delivery, which has cost me £7.95. And I didn't realise until I'd paid for it. And this is coming tomorrow.
Oh, bless you.
So, yeah, and I was going to think, right, I'll phone Ringtons, tell them I made a mistake, and top it up with biscuits. But no, it's coming tomorrow. So it's already on its way. Ordered yesterday. And at 9:30 this morning, it was on its way.
Wow, that's amazing.
Their service is wonderful.
That's what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I'm not going to be allowed to live that one down. Mind you, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
It's fine.
Well, everybody take care. See you Wednesday night.
See you Wednesday.
Bye. Bye.